Hi everyone, hope you're doing well today. My name is Nico Shin and I'm one of the assistant resident directors in the undergraduate departments. Today I'm going to be taking you through the RA application for this year. So as you can see, I'm currently on the RA selection website where you can find all of the information pertaining to RA selection. The first thing I want to note is that the RA application this year is going to be submitted via Shoreline, and the link to that application will be available on this website starting on November 24th at 5 p.m. I'm recording this video before November 24th, so there's not currently a link there. But again, if it is November 24th, you will see that link. Once you click on the link, you will be taken to Shoreline, which I have open here, and you'll know you're in the right place if you see New ARA Application 2026-2027 populated in front of you. The first page is pretty self-explanatory. Please make sure that you're reading all of the information listed on these pages to ensure that you're eligible to be employed as an RA. But the first step is just to consent to a GPA check. On the second page, you'll be filling out general candidate information. You're going to be required to list your unique ID as the very first piece of information. Your unique ID will be emailed to you 24 hours after you attend an RA info session. So for those who don't know, you are required to attend an RA info session in order to be eligible to apply to be an RA. So please make sure that you are attending those info sessions. They take place between November 17th and December 2nd. After you type in your unique ID, just make sure to fill out all of the rest of the information. It's all very self-explanatory. For example, your perm number, graduation year, class standing, etc. And then we'll move on to the next page. So the next page is where you'll find our application questions. Right now there aren't any populated, but when you open the application there will be. So as you can see, you are required to submit a Google Docs link as your responses. You're not going to be typing directly into this text box for any responses. You're going to be opening a separate Google Doc and then pasting a link to your Google Doc into this box. So I've opened a Google Doc here, and we're going to pretend that this is my RA application. There are a few things that I want to point out regarding this Google Doc to make sure that your application process goes as smoothly as possible. The first is to please make sure that your Google Doc is titled your unique ID. So as you can see right here, I've titled my Google document the unique ID that I was given after I attended an RA info session. The second detail that I wanted to note is to please make sure you're not copying and pasting from one document into this one. Make sure all of your responses are written directly on this Google document. This includes copying and pasting the questions. As you can see here, there will be questions listed on Shoreline, though we recommend that you all simply type the number of the question and your response instead of copying the whole question from the Shoreline into this Google document. A final note that's really important is to make sure that your share settings are accurate. As you can see right now, my share settings are restricted. I want to change that before submitting my RA application. So I'm going to go from restricted and change it to anyone with the link. And then I'm also going to make sure that anyone with the link can edit my document. The reason we ask for these specific share settings is so that we can make sure that all applications are submitted on time and not edited after the deadline. So just to reiterate, the RA application deadline is on Sunday, December 14th. So if there are any edits made to your RA application document by you after that time, those edits specifically will not be taken into consideration. So again, just to sum that up, please make sure that under general access, anyone with the link has the ability to edit. After you've double checked and made sure that your access is all good to go, you can copy the link and paste it right into your Shoreline. Our next page is for those interested in living learning communities. Again, please make sure you are reading all of the pages of this Shoreline completely. If you are interested in an LLC, you can indicate what position you would like to be considered for, and you would make sure to submit your Google Docs link to your responses using the same process, making sure that anyone with the link can edit the document, and you would put your link right here. Once you've submitted your RA application, you'll see a thank you screen here to indicate that you have successfully applied for the job, and you will have completed the RA application process. If you have any questions regarding this process, please feel free to reach out to us at housing-raselection@ucsb.edu, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you all very much for your attention, and good luck.